Hey, I am in Maine right now, which is about a 5.5 hour drive from me. I am on vacation, and the unique aspect of this vacation is I have unplugged from social media, from my phone, really, with a purpose of really setting this time apart and focusing on reflection and my life and thoughts and things. And I was thinking about the value of it with there was an aspect in Jesus' ministry. We don't know much about him up until age 30. Then he had a very public ministry for 3 years, but there were crowds around him, and the Bible says that he would withdraw from the crowds at times. And I like this other programs I've been involved with, like Emotionally Healthy Spirituality, calls it mini Sabbaths. It's this concept of work, 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 and then Sabbath, a rest with purpose, a rest with things that you enjoy doing. And so for me, it has been a time that's set apart to reflect. And when I reflect on not only my higher power, who he is, and my own personal time with him of adoration, confession, thanksgiving, those things that are usually part of a quiet time. I also like to reflect on my inner world, and for me that involves being very intentional with that inner world. And I've mentioned it before, but to do a heart check, which is, am I hurting, am I exhausted, am I angry, am I resentful, am I intense? In other words, to get in touch with those emotions that are inside of me, what's going on, because those emotions are great indicator lights of things that are going on in me that need to be processed. I'll just leave it like that. If I'm angry, there's something in that needs to be processed, or sad, or tense. I'm tense about it. Those kinds of things. And what a great time to be able to set apart a period of time. For me, this is a gift. For anyone, this would be a gift, to set apart days to be able to do this. And I also enjoy journaling. I don't journal as much as I would like to, but I do enjoy that too, because that helps me. There's something about writing things down, right? There's something that happens between the heart and the mind and the will, and expressing it, getting it down. So I enjoy that. But I think any kind of a wall you're in or facing, like a cancer journey, there's so much swirling around, and it can feel so chaotic, because I know for years I was in doctor's appointments, scans, tests, surgeries, procedures every week for a long time, years, and it didn't seem like I ever got a break. And so it was really important during those times to set apart a certain amount of time where I could just sit. I also do a practice called silence and solitude. It's difficult for me because I have a lot going on in my head, but to be able to discipline myself to sit and to have a word or a thought that brings me back to a place of sitting. And if I think about someone or something, my practice is to picture that person or that thing on a train, and it's going away from me and I'm waving to it. It's my way of letting go, giving it over, surrendering it to my higher power. So these are certain practices that I find valuable for a journey through the wall, and especially a cancer journey. We all need time like that. So that's all I wanted to say. It's a thought. I've been silent on these little videos because of this point of being in a mini Sabbath or Sabbath period, a time of reflection. Okay, thanks. Bye.